It's the Funny or Die series that became a smash hit. Between Two Ferns has redefined what it means. What it means to interview a big get in a funny, super awkward, and shocking way. Zach Galifianakis has sat down with the likes of everyone from Justin Bieber to John Hamm, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama. Well, it is back, and this time, it's a movie.
Welcome to another edition of Between Two Ferns, and my guest today is Matthew McConaughey.
Good to be here, Zach.
Of all the things you can win an Oscar for, how surprised are you that you won one for acting?
Here we go.
I noticed that you're wearing a shirt. Is everything okay?
And you have a major leak in here.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. See what's going on with these pipes.
Dude, don't do that.
Between Two Ferns, the movie comes out on Netflix today and is being screened at JFL 42. Lauren Lapkus, who stars in the film, and writer-director Scott Aukerman join me now. Thank you so much for being here.
Our pleasure, yes.
And as the co-creator of this web series, I have to say...
Between Two Ferns.
Yeah, Between Two Ferns. I have to say thank you, because the first time I saw it, I loved it, and I wondered, how much of this am I going to get? And initially, it was just supposed to be a short little one-off.
We were just going to do the first one with Michael Cera, and then Jimmy Kimmel asked us to do a second one. We said, why? We did one already. But we never thought that it would be something that we just kept doing forever and ran into the ground like this.
And one thing that we didn't see in the web series that we do see in the film is sort of an expansion on Zach's life, and you are part of that. What did you want to bring to this that maybe that we didn't have in the web series?
Well, it's cool because we get to kind of flesh out his world a bit. I mean, in the web series, you don't really know anything about his personal life, so we get to see just how weird it is. And I play his assistant, Carol, who kind of books all the guests for him and keeps everything on track, and it's a necessary role in his life.
Sometimes when you have a character as oddball as Zach, he needs someone within his world that's anchored in reality. Is that your character?
Yes.
No, it's not.
I'm anchored in reality. Even my outfits are crazy, which is fun.
Stranger things have happened than a very successful skit trying to make it on the big screen. It can't scale up. So
Right.
how did you approach scaling up Two Ferns?
Well, we, at a certain point, we were like, do we do 3 ferns? And there were a lot of conversations about that took so long that we then almost forgot to film the movie.
Wow.
But we ended up filming it, and it came out.
And how do you... But scaling something like that up, I mean, it requires story. And then I read that you didn't have a script, you had a rambling manifesto.
Yeah.
So you hobbled yourself right out again. Like, what?
Did you refer to it as a rambling manifesto?
I did,
Okay, good.
It just looked crazy because I just turned in, 300 pages of just random ideas and stuff. But we wanted to do an improv movie like Spinal Tap or Waiting for Guffman, where the actors didn't really know what was going to happen and just could be really funny in the moment.
Did you speak with people who made those types of movies to find out how they got the magic?
I didn't. No one wanted to talk to me.
Oh, then what is that? Yeah.
And the cast barely wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, but we figured it out, so it worked out.
We got to talk about all these celebrities who join in. Do they all want to be part of the joke? Is that what happens?
I mean, it seems that way. I know you have a conversation with them beforehand to kind of get them on the right page.
I'll sort of come up to them because I never know if they know what they're in for at all, and I'll try to explain it.
Yeah.
And the reaction can be anything from Keanu Reeves saying, like, yeah, I get it, that's why I'm here,
Yeah.
to people saying, like, oh, I just thought this was a regular interview, and then being very surprised.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Some people actually don't know when they're going to sit down.
Some people
between
don't
two
know, yeah.
friends. Are any topics off limits ever?
That one that you just said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
do apologize. So, Lauren, when you were building this character, who's, as you've now said, is weirder than Zach, what was your inspiration?
Well, it was really fun because we got to shoot so much and improvise so much within the time frame that we were working that we were able to find out all these things about the characters that we, of course, didn't know coming in because we were improvising it. So I think that was a great opportunity to give the characters a lot of depth that you wouldn't normally get a chance to create.
And is that a world you like playing in, the world of improv?
Oh, yeah. That's like my whole thing. I've
Yeah.
been doing improv on stage for like 15 years, and to get to do it in this way is a dream come true.
So if the goal is to go in there, create chaos, and do it, and not know what's going to come out the other end, was this a long shoot, or did sometimes you get it on the first take and say, no, it can't get any better than this?
Yeah, we usually we would try to get everything in one take. And I found out movies don't really work that way, and you have to do two usually. But yeah, I mean, these guys are so brilliant that we just kind of would put it out, and it would be constantly surprising every single day of what we were going to get.
Lastly, if you were being interviewed by Zach Between Two Ferns, what's something he would ask you?
He would probably say something like, you know, your movie is going up against Downton Abbey. You know, I look at your body and you're more like Downton Flabby. You know, something like that. Or whoa.
He would probably say, you were in the first Jurassic World, but not the second. Were you killed off in real life? And I wasn't.
To both of you, thank you so much. I don't think there was more excitement over a trailer this fall than when people saw this one pop up. It was a glorious surprise, and I know everyone's really looking forward to it.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.